All sports and fitness use cross-training to improve a sport. Today's video, I'm going to talk to you about what does it mean to do cross-training if you're a beginner adult swimmer. You're new to adult swimming. When do you start CrossFit training? What does CrossFit training look like for an adult beginner swimmer? Somebody who's new to it, new to lap swimming, you consider yourself a beginner. I'm going to give you a clue. It's super fun and it might not be what you think the answer is. Let's dive on in. Do you know the saying of you can't fit a square peg in a round hole? This is what I think of when I see beginning adult swimmers. They are practicing and working so hard on their front crawl. It's like they're hammering away at that square peg going into the round hole, and it is like, why is it not fitting? And they work harder and harder and get more and more tired and exhausted and like, this is not working. We see this so often. This is where cross-training comes in handy, where it's super important. Now, before I get into this details of it, as part of this, I'm going to throw out a bunch of ideas of different types of cross-training you're going to do. I'm not going to give you the full details because, well, this is a short video, but in some of the ideas you might like, oh, great, I know how to do that. If you have questions about any of the ideas, you want more information, comment below, let us know, let's get connected, and I will get you more details on the particular ones. But I want to give you a good overview today of how to think about cross-training as a beginning adult swimmer, which is different than, if you're Michael Phelps, he's like got a whole different plan of cross-training. Not your plan yet. So back to our square peg and a round hole situation. So if you think about that situation, if you're going to get those two things to fit together, something has to adjust and change. We can't just keep hammering it on it, right? We either need to smooth out the corners or we've got to get them to fit together nicely to have a nice ease. And this is what we really want. This is where I find that the adult beginner swimmer is like, everybody else looks so easy in the water. And I'm cranking away, watching videos on my side breathing, kicking harder. Some of that stuff is fine. But here's where we need to go. I'm going to suggest that you let go of some of that front crawl time and let go of the formal stroke time and let yourself lean into things that fall more into the category of play. The reason why, now this is really important. I'm not talking about like the kind of play that your mom is saying, stop goofing off and pay attention. That might be a voice in your head that thinks, I can't be playing. I have to learn this very serious thing. It's a life or death thing. But play teaches you nuance. Play teaches you integration of skills that are needed to have a really good front crawl, but are not about precise hand position. It's about connecting your body and the water. It's about understanding the environment. It's about being able to be soft and at ease in the environment, which you need to have to be fast and efficient through the water. We can't be expending all of our energy in this harsh way to get across the pool. That's why we get so zapped, why we're so out of breath. When we use play, we integrate different things. And so you could do things like, instead of swimming your 25 yards across the pool, doing your front crawl, put some toys down on every 5 yards or so that you get to go down and get it. Come back up, get a breath, rest, hang out for a moment, figure out what are you going to do with your toy. You're going to hang on to it in your hand. Oh, then you need to learn how to swim with one fist and one open hand. Or are you going to take a moment and stuff it in your pocket? I always call it my pocket. I put it in my swimsuit strap. If I don't want to hold on to something, I'm notorious for taking lots of videos under my swimsuit because that's where I stick things to hold them when I'm in the pool. So it gives you a different kind of problem solving that you have to do, a different task that you have to do when you're in the water. And then continue on and go get another one and come up and go get another one. So it breaks down your skill of swimming in a way that is interesting and nuanced and different for your brain and for your body. and you will learn more and different things. This is what cross training does for us. So diving down and getting toys, playing underwater catch, going under like you're in a seated position and watch your legs underwater when you're kicking. Kick so you turn in a circle on your side. Go across the pool doing otter rolls, handstands, somersaults, cartwheels in the water. Do a tea party sitting at the bottom, even if it's just with you. Play the telephone game. These are all things that make you interact with the water in a new and different way. This is something that's essential when children learn to swim. People say, gosh, you learn to swim as a kid, it's just so easy. The reason why it's so easy is because the kids remember that mom line, stop messing around and pay attention. Because kids naturally are messing around because it feels good in their body. And they learn stuff. Are they learning the precise front crawl or freestyle? No, but they're learning the ingredients that are essential to having a confident front crawl or freestyle, for having an understanding of how their body and their water works together. When I was a kid and I taught myself how to swim, I played a game called Lost in Outer Space, and I pretended like I was an astronaut. It was essential. Learning to swim is about learning to have fun. What's the point in doing this? It's about fitness, but fitness for the joy of life. It's about the otherworldly experience. It's about discovering yourself. It's about heading into new worlds and new discoveries and having a fresh new way of being in the world as you age and grow and do things that are just for you, not because you have to graduate or get that raise or pressure. It's all for you for the joy of being alive. Hey, remember what I said? I kind of just threw out some play ideas. If you have questions about any of those play ideas, if you want to think about games specific to what's going on for you, put a comment in there, ask us a question, shoot us an email. We are here to support your fun in the water. Aloha!